Good to go.
That's Tommy.
Christy Buchanan.
Emily.
Ed Gaddis.
Tracy
Daddy,
Ford.
My name is Chris Pullen. I'm here to give you a presentation on why we want to live paycheck to paycheck. Now, what if I told you I make $24,000 a year and I live in a $200,000 house? My wife doesn't work. I have 2 kids. It is possible. And this is all possible by living paycheck to paycheck. It works for me. I know a lot of people say don't live paycheck to paycheck, but I am saying live paycheck to paycheck, and you can see how it works for you. First of all, why? Why do we want to live paycheck to paycheck? For one, it helps save money. It helps budget everything better. So if you make $400 a week, you look at it as, I got $400. Out of this $400, I've got to pay this, I've got to pay that. So when you go to pull up to that drive-thru at McDonald's, you don't think about, hey, or you do think about, hey, I want to eat off this dollar menu versus the #1 Big Mac or whatever. So you start putting a name on your money. You start finding out where your money goes. You start writing down stuff, trying to realize where all this money is going by living paycheck to paycheck because you're trying to stretch your dollar, which a lot of people don't do when they're not living paycheck to paycheck. And you go out there and you splurge a little bit more. So that's why I am living paycheck to paycheck. Like I said, we spend less. And then you can go buy things that you really need, things that you're not wasting your money on. The toys for your kids that are going to get thrown away within 24 hours, a week, or whatever. You actually look at things and say, hey, this is going to last a little bit longer. This is not. And you start weighing your options because you're living paycheck to paycheck because you realize, okay, if I lose my job tomorrow, I've got to make this $400 last all week. So, you look at things totally different than going out there, okay, I'm not really living paycheck to paycheck. I can use my credit card, slide it through. I can pay it later within a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. You can pay it back. So you're not budgeting like you should. So all in all, by living paycheck to paycheck, I have saved more money. All right, like I said, I'm $24,000 a year. Wife doesn't work. Kids happy. Everybody's got everything they need. We budget. We write down everything we spend, figure everything up, and we live pretty much month to month because that's how I get paid, off the GI Bill. Other than that, I don't really work. I might do some odds and ends, earn some extra money, but I take that $2,000 a month and I stretch it. And I make sure it goes to the places we need. We pay the bills we need first, and then we go out and buy the things that we want. In summary, you pay more attention to what you spend. So, you get that $400 a week, and you watch what you're spending and everything, and you decide, hey, I got $60 left. I get paid again. You take that $60 and you stick it in a savings account. You stick it in a jug. You stick it somewhere. You act like that $60 don't exist, and you start all over the very next payday, and you budget yourself again. And again, living paycheck to paycheck. Eventually, that $60 will be put up, maybe $30 next time, maybe $100, who knows? And it starts adding up. Now when that birthday party comes up, Christmas comes up, unexpected expense, the car breaking down or whatever, or you just want to go out there and get the wife something nice, you've got the money stashed to the side because you took that money from each paycheck that you had left over because you're living paycheck to paycheck, budgeting everything, putting, a dollar amount on how much you can spend at the grocery store or whatever, just to save those pennies. You're watching what you spend. So you put all this money up, now you can go out there for that special occasion and get it and not have to worry about it because you're living paycheck to paycheck, like I said. So over a period of time, this builds up and you've got it. You pretend like it's not there till that family emergency comes or, the holiday or whatever. But it's always best, in my opinion, to live paycheck to paycheck. So give it a shot. Try it out. You'll see, you're paying more attention to what you're spending. You'll be better prepared for the family emergencies and everything else that goes along with it. and you'll see why it is better to live paycheck to paycheck.